Welcome to Pair Programming. After watching this video, you will be able to describe pair programming and compare different styles, and list the benefits and challenges of pair programming. Pair programming is an extension of teamwork where two developers work side by side at one computer. They can either be physically at the same computer or work virtually via video link or shared screens. The former is the preferred option, but virtual pair programming can also be productive. Pair programming is a type of agile development where two developers can plan and discuss their ideas continually as they create a solution, generally resulting in a better end product. And there are various styles of pair programming. Driver-navigator style is the most common style, where one developer is the driver typing in the code, and the other is the navigator reviewing the code as it's written and giving directions where to go next. The navigator also keeps an eye on the bigger picture of the overall solution. When working in this way, it's important to regularly swap roles to keep both of the pair engaged across the whole task. Ping-pong style incorporates test-driven development. For each task, one developer writes a failing test, and then the second developer writes code to pass that test. For each new task, they swap roles, so regularly changing who writes the test and who writes the implementation. The two developers work together at the end of each task, refactoring the successful code to refine and improve it. Strong style pair programming is a good way for junior software engineers to learn from more experienced ones. The defining rule for this is that for an idea to go from your head to the computer, it must go through someone else's hands. So the more experienced of the pair is the navigator, and the driver learns from witnessing their implementation and thought processes. For this to work well, the driver shouldn't challenge any ideas until the full implementation is complete, so as not to interrupt the flow of ideas from the navigator. Now, pair programming has many benefits. It's a good way to share knowledge and skills from one developer to another or between the two, and a great way for a new team member to get up to speed on a project. As well as enhancing the technical skill of the pair, it's also a good way of building soft skills, such as communication and problem solving. Having two sets of eyes on the code often results in fewer typos, logic errors, and bugs. And it enables code reviews to be done on the fly. While this doesn't replace formal code reviews, it does enable another layer of review. Now, having two people thinking about a problem can result in multiple initial ideas, but is likely to result in the optimal approach being chosen earlier in the process. And although pair programming can take longer than individuals writing the same solutions, it's likely to result in better code with less time spent reviewing, testing, and bug fixing. There are also a few challenges to overcome. Working in a pair requires long periods of focus, which can be exhausting for the two programmers, and personal or other work commitments can impact the pair schedule. Sometimes one of the pair can end up controlling the entire process, resulting in a more typist programmer pairing, which doesn't benefit from any of the positives of pair programming. At other times, individual personalities may not work well together. When multiple sets of pair programmers are present, their discussions can result in a noisy environment for the other workers in the room. In this video, you learned that pair programming is an agile development technique where two developers work alongside each other. There are multiple styles of pair programming. And pair programming builds technical and soft skills, results in better quality code and solutions, and increases overall efficiency.